Today we shall see AIDS control, National AIDS Control Program. Introduction. AIDS, as you know, is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome caused by HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, family Retroviridae, disease characterized by profound immunosuppression that leads to opportunistic infections, secondary neoplasms, and neurological manifestations. Problem statement. World, according to WHO, HIV continues to be a major global public health issue. Globally, total cases 36.9 million, death 9,40,000, newly infected cases 1.8 million, adult receiving ART 59%, children on ART 52%, pregnant women on ART 80%. According to the report, between 2000 to 2017, new HIV infection fell by 36%, HIV-related deaths fell by 38%, with 11.5 million lives saved due to ART. Indian scenario. Prevalence of disease. HIV prevalence among people who inject drugs. National average 7.14%, Manipur 12.9%, Mizoram 12%, Meghalaya 6.4%. The total number of people living with HIV in India. National adult HIV prevalence in 2015. You can see in the map. Gujarat 0.42%, Andhra Pradesh 0.8%, Telangana, Karnataka 0.5%, 1.15%, Manipur 0.78%, Nagaland. National adult 15 to 49 years HIV prevalence in 2015 is 0.26%. Milestones of the program. 1986, first case of HIV detected. AIDS task force set up by ICMR, National AIDS Committee by Ministry of Health. 1990, medium term plan for states and 4 metros. 1992, NACP1 launched, National AIDS Control Program launched, National AIDS Control Board is constituted, and NACO was set up. In 1999, National AIDS Control Program 2 began. SAC established. SACS established. In 2002, National AIDS Control Policy, National Blood Policy. 2004, Antiretroviral Treatment initiated. 2006, National Council on AIDS under chairmanship of Prime Minister. National Policy on Pediatric ART. 2007, National AIDS Control Program 3 launched for 5 years, 2007 to 2012. 2012, National AIDS Control Program 4 launched for next 5 years. National AIDS Control Program 1 objectives: slow and prevalent spread of HIV through major effort to prevent its transmission. Strategies: focus on raising awareness, blood safety prevention among high risk populations, improving surveillance. Achievements: strong partnership with the WHO, establishment of the state AIDS control cells, improved blood safety, expanded sentinel surveillance, improved coverage and collection of data, improved condom promotion activities, development of national HIV testing policy. National AIDS Control Program 2 objectives: reduce the spread of HIV infection in India through behavioral changes and increase capacity to respond to HIV on a long-term basis. Strategy: target interventions for high-risk groups, preventive interventions for general populations, involvement of NGOs, institutional strengthening. Achievements. Can read up. National AIDS Control Program 3 objectives: reduce the rate of incidence by 60% in the first year of program in high prevalence states and by 40% in vulnerable states. Strategy: prevention by T1, ICTC, blood safety, communication and condom promotion, care, support and treatment, ART, COS community center, capacity building, strategic information management, my monitoring and evaluation. Achievements: 306 fully functional ART center and 612 link ART center. Community cares were established. 3,000 red ribbon clubs were established. Link workers training module updated and condom promotion program was strengthened. National AIDS Control Program 4 goal to halt and reverse the epidemic in India over next 5 years by integrating programs for prevention and care, support and treatment. Objective reduce new infection by 50%. Provide care, support and treatment to all living with HIV AIDS and treatment service for all who needs it. Key strategies. Strategy 1 intensifying and consolidating prevention services. Strategy 2 comprehensive care, support and treatment. Strategy 3 expanding IEC services. Strategy 4 strengthening institutional capacity. Strategy 5 strategic information management system. Package of services. Prevention services and care and support treatment services. Targeted interventions for high risk groups and bridge population. Lab services for CD4 testing and other investigations. Need syringe exchange program and opioid substitution therapy for IDUs. Free first line and second line ART, pediatric ART for children. Prevention interventions for migrant population at source, transmit and destination. Link worker scheme for HRGs and vulnerable population in rural areas. Prevention and control of sexually transmitted disease and reproductive tract infections. Blood safety, HIV counseling and testing services. Prevention of parent to child transmission. Condom promotion, IEC and BCC. Social mobilization, youth interventions and adolescent education program. Mainstreaming HIV AIDS workplace interventions. Drop care, support and treatment services. Drop-in centers for PLH HIV networks. Treatment of opportunistic infection. HIV TB coordination. Cross-referral detection and treatment of co-infections. Nutritional and psychosocial supports through care and support centers. Early infant diagnosis for HIV exposed infants and children below 18 months. Country scenario. Classification of states. High prevalence less greater than 5% in HRG and greater than 1% in ANC. Moderate prevalence greater than 5% in HRG and less than 1% in ANC. Low prevalence less than 5% in HRG and less than 1% in ANC. Classification of districts. Districts are classified into 4 categories A to D. Category A more than 1% ANC and PTCT prevalence in districts in any of the sites in the last 3 years. Category B less than 1% ANC and PTCT prevalence in all the sites during the last 3 years with more than 5% in any HRG sites. Category 3 less than 1% ANC prevalence in all sites last 3 years with less than 5% in all HRG sites with non-hotspots. Migrants, truckers, large aggregation of factory workers, tourists, etc. Category D, less than 1% ANC prevalence in all sites during the last 3 years with less than 5% in all HRG sites with no non-hotspots or poor HIV data. HIV surveillance are being carried out to detect spread of disease and make appropriate strategy for prevention and control, that is by area specific targeted interventions. Best practice approach. Types of surveillance: HIV sentinel surveillance, HIV zero surveillance, HIV case surveillance, STD surveillance, behavioral surveillance, integration with surveillance of other diseases like TB. Out of the above, most effective one is HIV sentinel surveillance. The main aim of the surveillance is confined to monitor the trend of HIV infection. Objectives of the surveillance: to determine the level of HIV infection among general population as well as HRGs in different states, to understand the trend of HIV epidemic among general population as well as HRGs in different states, to understand the geographical spread of infection and to identify emerging pockets, to provide information for prioritization of the program, resources and evaluation of program impact, to estimate prevalence of HIV burden in the country. It is done in same place over a few years by anonymous serological tests, such as HIV testing is done without identification of name of samples collected for other purposes, VDRL, STD clinics, etc.